So, quick little background. Our friend and partner, John Stewart, he is working on building a live streaming brand, and he has no idea what he's doing. So we're starting from scratch, and we're gonna try and build something out. We're gonna get a brand package together so we can get your whole social media presence uniform, get a website, all that kind of stuff. First two questions I always ask everybody is, who are you helping and what are you helping them with? So me and John got to talking about what brand means and how he can use a brand outline to design an experience for the people that will eventually become his audience. We talked about things like the types of people he likes to watch, who he hopes will watch him, how those people define themselves, and how he can design a brand identity around those elements. Cool, so we got the who and we got the what. This is enough for us to structure the sustainable content around something meaningful. Beyond this now, to kind of dive into how to take this information and represent it inside of your brand, what sorts of things stand out to you as far as imagery? Like when you think of yourself doing this, do you see yourself personified as some kind of like animal or some kind of character of any kind?
Come up with something new, something different.
Okay.
That nobody else has.
Did you have any ideas when you thought of that?
I like music.
Okay.
So I wanted to put music in my streams.
Right.
You know, whether that's between matches, you know, while I'm waiting for lobbies to load, whatever.
Defining yourself is a tough thing, and as you can tell, he didn't give us a lot to work from. Music, good vibes, and entertainment were a big contributing factor to what he was hoping to convey in his content and through his brand. Of course, we talked about vanity things like images that represent him, color schemes that he preferred, and font styles that would be relatable to his audience, but we didn't stop there. We went deeper into the why that encompasses what he's looking to create. And what do you like about other gamers?
They're just entertaining. They're just fun to watch.
Yeah.
I don't sit and watch them for 8 hours. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't
Yeah.
expect someone to sit there and watch me for 8 hours. But when you have free time, you see me online, they just go in, they chat with you for a little bit. They go, the next person comes in.
So community is like having that group of people around you,
Yeah.
just like to have conversations with. It doesn't even have to mean anything. It's
That's
just us hanging out.
That's right. And if I can put out content that makes people feel good while watching it. So if they watch it for a half an hour, 40 minutes, don't matter.
Okay. So from here, what I typically would do is go and build out an actual brand package now. So I'm going to come up with a few logo ideas, I'll do some research in the names, see what else is out there, and then I'll present it to you. And then from there, we can talk about creating the sustainable content model, setting up your structure, getting your web presence functional. Do you feel comfortable with this?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will get to work. So the first place I want to go is Google. I'm just going to take the names that we talked about in our meeting and I'm going to throw them in here and just see what comes up. Frontline Gaming, as you can see, already a big thing. They got a .org, so we can't even compete with that. So that's not Assassin Gaming. This is already a really big thing here too. They got a huge channel. Holy cow, 440,000 subscribers, so that's no good. Dropshot Gaming, so this is really cool. Dropshot Gaming presents, so they already got a couple of little channels here. Like if we look at Facebook, 158 people. So I mean, starting from zero, trying to compete with other people who are also here, especially with the name, you're just gonna run into problems with people later on, so we don't want to go down that road. And then the last one was Quick Scope, same thing. Let's play off of some of the other ideas that he left us with here. So music, sniping, and frontline. So we'll just go sniping. Nicknames. It's all too obvious, eh? The Pro, In Armor, Oathkeeper, the Omega. Like, I'm sure all of these, Bullseye, Ghost, all of them probably already have channels and things built around it. So let's play on a couple of words here. Earthy, green, water, blue. He's from the north. We're in Canada. So what if he's the frozen sniper? Cool. Nothing is coming up for Frozen Sniper Gaming. That's a good sign. Let's try real quick. FrozenSniper.com. Can't be reached, so that's good. You know, it'd be really good if I spelt it right. Sniper.com. Same thing. So Frozen Sniper, that's good. What are some nicknames for snipers? Let's just look up some other ones here. The Marksman. Ooh, I like that. That sounds good. What about frozenmarksman.com? Well, that doesn't exist, so that's good. Let's just look up Frozen Marksman Gaming. So this gives us a lot of opportunities for like imagery and relatability, especially if, you know, because he's from Canada. When he's gaming, if he games with people who are from other places, like you're gonna know, like, oh, where are you from? Frozen Sniper or Frozen Marksman. I really like the way Frozen Marksman sounds. So let's play around with that idea. We got Blue covered because he's frozen. We can put him in some, because he's sniping front lines. We can create a little logo around that. Let's play with that and see what that looks like. So I'm gonna look up Frozen, or we're gonna Marksman icon. The reason why I look for the PNG is because it's gonna be transparent when you find the right thing. So what I'm doing is I'm just combing through other logos that are out there just to kind of like get my juices flowing here, get the brain working on what this could look like. What I'm trying to do is just combine the right elements to turn it into something that, oh man. Okay, I just had an amazing epiphany. Okay, let's grab like good looking scope. Okay, so the problem with a lot of these images is that they're too small for me to work with. So we're gonna go into tools, size, large. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay, so let's grab, I don't know, I like this with all the dots and stuff. I like this, let's use this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go snowflake. Again, I want something simple but complicated enough that it looks elegant. There's a lot of different options here. I'm also looking for something that kind of remotely resembles that scope that we just saw. So the problem with these Google image searches too is that the further down the list you get, the worse pictures are to use. Ooh, what if we took this and rotated it? I like this, let's play with this. Then I want to find a font. I love going to dafont.com because they're just so full of stuff. So I think a sans serif basic font here is going to be the best. Let's go with 200, sort by newest. That way we can figure out which ones aren't super popular. And I'm gonna write all caps, Frozen. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. Something that's just sharp, like this. I like this, Catamaran. Let's just do a quick little check here. Cool. We can look at pairings too, and Roboto. So Catamaran and Roboto. See, the reason why I'm doing this is because when we move into shaping the website and all that kind of stuff, we're going to need a Google font to be able to install on the website so we can kind of maintain uniform branding all the way across the board. So aside from having a good solid logo, having good solid color scheme, using fonts is another way to really communicate the brand idea, but make it recognizable. And a prime example of this is like brands like Coca-Cola or IKEA or McDonald's. They have their own font that was designed for them in their business, and a lot of people try and mimic that or whatever. But the point is that it's very easily recognizable, so you can't duplicate it. But you want that uniform image all the way across anywhere where your web presence is. So this is cool. We got Catamaran here. We can use the bold version. We've downloaded the font here for Google Fonts. So all of that is solid. Let's go and install all that. The cool thing is here too is with this font, we have different variations of it from very thin to very, very bold, which will allow us some freedom when we're doing the logo design here. So let's switch over to Photoshop. Okay, so we're gonna grab this, we're gonna do an F, that's cool. We're doing this, we're gonna get an M, that's cool. So I don't know how this is gonna look when we start putting things together, but let's grab the snowflake scope. So my other idea here that I just started thinking about was, what if we turned, I don't know how we would do this, but let's try. I can dig it. I think this is a great look. What if we took... Yeah, I'm digging this. We got a logo. I am happy with that. Okay, so we're gonna play around with this now. I'm gonna pitch it to John. We're gonna see how John feels. And we'll go from there. So wish me luck.